Hey guys, so I told you guys that I was going to make a skincare routine. So I figured what I'll do is instead of just making one big video to tell you guys what all I do, I'm going to take you through day by day what I'm doing to my face. So that way, because like I said, I do different stuff on different days. That way you get a full understanding on everything that I'm doing each day. So today is Monday. Monday's routine is very light. I've noticed that I have like a few dry patches and stuff like that. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm doing on Monday. Okay, so I'm washing with this. I actually got this from Walmart. It's Equate brand. It's a detoxifying charcoal facial cleanser with aloe vera. Because I am kind of dry right now, that's why I'm using this. It's not a very aggressive face wash. And it's got the aloe vera in it, so it doesn't dry me out super, super bad. After that, I'm always toning. I use this every single day after I wash my face with whatever I wash my face with. It is also an Equate brand. Again, guys, I'm not spending a whole lot of money on facial products. It's all about routine and it's all about care. So I'm using this after I wash my face to tone, and then moisturizer. Also, not an expensive moisturizer. You can find this at Walmart. It's a big jar. I don't have to buy it often, and I don't have to use a whole lot of it. You like I said, you can find this at Walmart. This container is probably like $13. So that one's like $13. This one's like $2, and I want to say this one's probably no more than 5. So this is Monday's routine. This is all I'm gonna be putting on Monday. Let me see. I don't think I'm breaking out any. Okay, so I'm not breaking out any, but I was breaking out on my chin here lately. So when I break out on my chin, I'll go ahead and show you this little hidden jewel because I went to the dermatologist. So this little jewel here is actually a prescription. It's an adapalene gel, 0.3. It's a topical. So this is what I put on any type of bump that pops up on me. I'll continue to apply this every time I break out. The entire area, most of the time, that's what I do. But you have to be very careful with this because it will dry you out drastically. Dry you to the point where you're peeling and looking horrible. So anytime I have a bump, I like last week I had a bump pop up on my chin and I dried it out to the point where I dried all the other skin out and it was peeling all the way around. So I put it on my entire chin because typically most of the time when you break out in one spot, it spreads. And basically what this does is just bring it all the way out to the head. And when it brings it out to the head, of course, it's going to pop just like a normal bump. But you don't have to put any pressure. It's going to do it on its own. And then that way you're not leaving any scars on your face. And that's the biggest thing with acne. Please do not pop any of your bumps. Let them wait. Be embarrassed with the big old knot on your face. Like, trust me, I understand. I was there. I was a popper. But you have to stop popping in order to get those marks off your face. Other than that, like, it's not worth it. A couple days with the bump or the mark on your face for the next year. And that's what I stopped doing so I could get rid of the marks. I do not pop bumps on my face anymore. I use this, and this dries it all the way out, and it comes out. This I got from the dermatologist. You have to have a doctor prescribe this. This is not something that you can get over the counter or at any store. You have to go to a dermatologist. And believe it or not, dermatologists are not that expensive, especially if you have medical insurance. So don't be afraid to go to the dermatologist. It's like literally not that intimidating. And again, it's not going to cost you a whole lot of money. When I get these prescriptions, I don't pay a dime. All I pay is the fee that I have to pay to see the dermatologist, but all my prescriptions, I get them for free. My insurance covers it all. Okay, so when I wash my face, I do not wash it with any towel. I run water directly on my face. I probably should have recorded. I'll record another day. But I run water directly on my face. I do not just like completely dry it. I pat dry. I don't, I pat dry like that. Try to keep as much stuff off my face. So the next thing, I'm gonna set this up right here while I'm toning. So I grab this, get a cotton ball every day. New cotton ball, fresh new cotton ball. I'm going to pour a little bit on here. You don't need much. As you can see, a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And what I do is I just rub my entire face. Forehead and everything, yo. Even my little microbladed eyebrows. None of the products that I'm using fade my eyebrows out, so we good there. The ink in my eyebrow. Okay. So, I've toned. Okay. Now that I've toned, next thing's next. It's time to apply my moisturizer. So what I do is I put a little bit in each area. And I spread that around. Okay. Okay. So this is Monday morning. And we're done. This is Monday morning's routine. Like I told you before, not super special. It's all about staying consistent. Staying consistent and actually caring for your skin. That's the biggest thing. Staying consistent. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but it's all worth it when your skin's clear. So this is Monday's routine. I will be back Tuesday. Well, this is Monday morning routine. Let me specify that. This is Monday morning's routine. I'll do a brief video tonight. So tonight we're going to use a couple different products. First is this. This comes from the dermatologist. These are medicated face washes, cloths. So they're Benzi Pro 6.0 benzoyl peroxide foaming cloths. So you basically use one of these when you wash your face. Now, I am not in any type of acne breakout. So literally, I use these once a week. When I was at my worst, I used them like every other day. Because it will dry you out a whole lot, but they work. So right now, I really don't have to use these every single day. Once a week does me just fine with my other little products that I'm using. Again, we'll use the toner, which has the salicylic acid in it. Then we'll use an actual oil, because this strips, and it's going to pull out everything. You're going to be left really dry. So I like to apply an actual oil. This is a 24K gold facial oil. You can buy this from Walmart. You know, it's over the counter. You could probably order it off Amazon as well. As a matter of fact, I'll look on Amazon and see if I can find a link for it. I'll look and see everything that I can possibly find links for. But again, these couple products that I got from the dermatologist, which is this. And they make it in a bottle because at first my doctor was prescribing me a bottle of it. But then he started prescribing me these little wipes. So they make this. This is medicated from the dermatologist as well as the adapalene. So both of these you're going to have to go to a dermatologist to get. But the rest of the products that I use on my face, you can literally buy it from Walmart, a Target, anywhere. I get a lot of mine from Walmart because I feel like Target is just too expensive. So I'm going to show y'all. The only thing I'm going to show y'all, because I don't want to make this video like stupid long, I'm going to just show you how this works. So then that way y'all kind of know how to use this if you get it. Everything else is really self-explanatory. You know, I've already showed you how to tone, or I showed you how to tone. You just take a little cotton ball, wipe it, boom, you're done. Moisturize, I'll use the oil. I might use a little bit of this, like a dab, and mix it with the oil just to give it a little more moisture. But other than that, stupid simple. So let me do this. I always start off with a wet face. I never apply anything to my face dry. So I start off with a wet face, and I like to use hot water. So hot water is going to be what I start with. So I'm kind of heating up my water. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. As you can see, when I open it, you can see all the product on the cloth. So I open up the thing so that way I can just set it back in there. So this is what it looks like. But as you put water on it, it's going to foam up. So first, I'm going to apply water to my face. Hot water. Or as hot as you can stand without burning yourself. Okay. Only part I bet dry is my eyes. So this here, I apply just a little water to it. Just to kind of really get it to set up. So as you can see, it's got like little bubbles that start. So now I'm just taking this and I'm rubbing it on my face. And yes, I do submerge my eyelash extensions in water. I don't never have a problem with it. My lashes be on there. I mean, of course, I go for my 2-week fills, but yes, I submerge my eyelashes in water twice a day. Because that's the way I wash my face. I know some people just like take a towel and wash around it, but I don't wash my face like that. I've always been taught to just put your face under water, and that's how I wash my face. One of my eyelashes is like hanging. Okay. My eyelashes, y'all, I wear them kind of long, so. Alright. So again, remember, this is medicated. So this is, you know, this is some good stuff. You can't get this over the counter nowhere. Ain't no face wash you're going to be able to buy at Sephora, any of them, Ulta, none of them. You're not going to be able to get something with this type of level. You're going to have to get it from a dermatologist. And again, don't get intimidated because I said dermatologists. They are really, honestly, not that expensive to go see a dermatologist, especially if you got medical insurance, y'all. I tell people so many times, if you paying for medical insurance, use that shit. I don't care if you're not sick. Go and get yourself checked out. Get your labs run. Anything that you can think to fix on yourself, fix it. If you paying for insurance, if you got dental coverage, make sure you're going twice a year. Get your teeth done. All that. I'm rambling right now, but I'm rambling because I'm giving this enough time to really kind of do what it do. So again, this is after a long day. So my face is dirty because, you know, being out in the world, you get little dirty toxins and stuff like that on your face. What I like about this cloth is while you wash into your face, it actually kind of traps some of that dirt in the cloth. So you can see it. So you probably can't see it, but I can see it. So I'm going to be done with this. I'm going to probably let this sit on for a couple more, like probably like another minute, because I don't want it, like you'll feel a tingling feeling, like I feel it now. You'll feel a tingling feeling. That just means it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, pulling everything out. Like I said, I've been at work all day, doing my normal. So it's going to extract any of the unwanted stuff underneath the skin, and then of course the acid and all of that, the benzoyl peroxide and shit that's all in it, it's working. That's why, again, now that I don't have acne bad problems, I do this once a week. I don't do this multiple times, but if you are just now getting started and you have a lot of acne, you might want to use it more often, depending on how severe your acne is or your problems. So again, I'm about to wash this off. I don't want to make the video super long, so I'm going to cut tonight's video here, and then we'll. I'm washing my face here. So I am going to be washing with the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. And again, toning with my Equate brand toner. And moisturizing with my moisturizer. Again, I don't use super expensive products, but I do use a variation of products daily. So this is day 2, and this is what I'm going to do this morning. So I kind of set up the tripod so I can kind of show you how I wash my face, and that should help a little bit. I might tilt the camera up a little bit because I know when I stand, you won't see me. Okay, let me tilt. Okay, so that may help. Maybe a little more. Okay. Alright. So I always start off with warm water. Alright, so I always start off with my face first. Face is wet. Then I take amount of my cleaner, and I'm going to use that. I took 2 pumps, spread that across my face, rub that in a circular motion. I'm sure y'all know what to do when it comes to rubbing it in. But I just rub it in a circular motion. Okay, so as you can see, I got that rubbed in pretty good. Very light. Okay. And I'll let that sit for just a little bit. Not long, just a little bit. I always like to let it sit so I can feel like it's doing whatever it needs to do. While I'm letting it sit, I'll set it here. Put it with the rest of the stuff that I'm using. Go ahead and open my little cotton ball thing. And I'll just kind of continue to rub. Yes, I got my faja on this morning. And my phone was hanging out the side. Typically that happens when I be asleep. Sometimes them phones come up out. Well, I think this one I just kind of put it in there like this because it was real tight. It's one of the ones I took in and I tried to put my boards in, so it was kind of hard. Alright, so I'm about to wash it off. Alright. I pat dry. I do not, rub. I pat dry. Okay, got an eyelash. So now It's toner tone. You want to run enough water to make sure you got all the face product off your face. So I done got it all off. Use a little bit of this toner. I don't go OD on this toner because it does have salicylic acid in it. So you don't want to go OD on it. Put a little bit on your cotton ball. And you want to rub over your entire face with it. This also helps any of the inactive product on your face, getting it off. Any of the extra product. Okay. So that's done. Now it's moisturize time. And literally, moisturize. Remember, 4 points. Not too much. And we spread that. You don't want to put too much moisturizer, but you also want to put enough. Too much moisturizer have you out here clogging your pores, looking like an oily mess. Just enough. You don't want to be dry as well. You want to put good moisturizer back on your skin so that your skin doesn't go into overdrive and start producing oils on its own. If your skin is dry, what my skin typically does is it overproduces oil. So I get super, super oily, which is where my acne came from when I had bad skin. So when your skin is dry, then it overproduces oil to try to make up for the dryness, but then that also causes acne. So now my oil glands are really in order. They don't overproduce a whole bunch of oil like they used to. And that's why I don't have near as many breakouts as I used to have. But it did take a while for my oil glands to get like this, to where they didn't produce too much oil, because I was oily. You got combination skin, which is oily and dry in certain spots, and then you got dry skin. So either you're going to be oily, combination, or dry. I was oily. So this wraps up day 2, and that is all. Thank you. Okay, so this is a night routine. So the night relaxing deep cleansing face wash, clean and clear. It's a mild wash. This is not going to go too deep. That's why I like it, because some of the other products I have are pretty aggressive. So I like to use some milder products that are not going to be as aggressive. So this is something that I'm using before bed. Same little ritual, tone and moisturize. I don't have to use the actual oil moisturizer this time because it's a light cleanser. So that's that. Okay, so that is with the nighttime clean and clear, night relaxing deep cleaning face wash. I was looking at the name. This is how it looks on. I done lathered it all in, and I normally let this sit for a couple minutes, maybe like 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'll wash it off. Yeah, I got some on my lip. But anyway, as you can see, that's what it looks like. There we go. Okay, dolls. So today is day 3. Morning routine. I've already actually done the liberty of putting everything on my face. So this is the face wash. Let me show you what it all looks like for today. Okay, so this morning we're starting off with the clarifying charcoal cleanser. This is the Equate brand. Like, I want to say literally it's like $3.60. It works just like the normal brand, the Biore deep pore cleanser. I don't have any problem with it, honey. And the toner that we've been using, as well as the moisturizer. So pretty simple for day 3. I'm not gonna make y'all go through watching me wash my face and all of that. So now y'all know what products I'm using AM day 3. This is day 3 PM session. We've got the Clean and Clear Night Relaxing Deep Cleaning Face Wash. The same toner, just the bottle looks a little different, guys. So same routine, just the night. Okay, day 4, yo. So we're gonna go there again. Toner, moisturizer. Real simple. Like I told you, some days I repeat steps. Today is day 4. Okay, this is day 4 PM. So we've got the Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. Same toner, moisturizer. So just so you see. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've used this Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. So it's got like these little beads in it. So it exfoliates. It's a light exfoliate, so it's not like a real aggressive one. And yeah, so as you rub it, the little beads kind of dissolve, and that's what we're looking at. A nice exfoliate. All right. Okay, this is day 5 a.m. session. Figured I'd just show a picture instead of showing the application. Y'all already know what to do because we did this in day 1. Day 1. This is day 5 p.m. This is also another repeat, so I'm not going to redo the steps and show y'all again. Y'all already know what to do there. Very simple. This is day 6 a.m., a repeat of what we did in, I believe that was day 3. So just a repeat, so I'm not going to show that application again either. Hey guys, so this is going to be an evening routine that we've never done before. So I kind of want to walk you through what all of these products are for, okay? So we're going to do a Healing Clay mask. I do this once a week. No more, because it really like pulls, and yeah, it's a good mask. So like for myself, I really don't need to use it more than once a week because I really don't have a whole lot of problem areas. But if you're just starting out, you might want to use it twice a week. So anyway, I always start off with the mask with making sure that my face is clean. I want to use the lightest cleanser that I have that's not going to go too aggressive, and that one is this. So this Morning Burst facial cleanser, I'm going to use it obviously at night, doesn't matter. But it's just a very mild wash, so that's why I'm using that one. Okay, so after I wash, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to kind of pat my face dry, and then I'm going to mix up my clay. So now I'm going to take this clay, and I'll show you how I mix it up. But I'm going to take a scoop of this clay with my little measuring cup here, put it in this bowl. And then I'm going to put a little apple cider vinegar in there and mix it up with my makeup brush, because this is how I'm going to apply this to my face. This stuff is kind of hard to get off, especially once it starts drying, so I don't like it all over my fingers and all in my fingernails. So I use a makeup brush, and this makeup brush is specifically for my face mask. This is the same one that I use. I don't use it for anything else. Now after we do the mask, because the mask has to sit on your face, I let mine normally sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. It is going to get really, really, really hard and really tight, and you're not going to really even be able to move your mouth. So after I do that and I wash this thing off, normally I am very, very red. And because, you know, whatever it's pulling out from underneath those pores, it makes you very red and very sensitive. So what I do at that point, I do not use a toner, because a toner with the salicylic acid would be way too aggressive to put on over this. So I take my aloe vera gel and I put it on a cotton ball and I wipe it all around my face to kind of calm it down, cool it, and everything. Mind you, my aloe vera gel, you have to keep this in the refrigerator, so I pull it out only when I'm, you know, using it for this purpose. After I put that on, I kind of let that sit and dry, because, you know, the aloe vera gel is going to be wet. So I let that sit and dry. Once that sits and dries, I put a little bit of this facial oil, the pure oil, and I mix it with a little bit of the regular moisturizer. The regular moisturizer is going to give it more of the substance feel. This is going to give it more of the oil feel. Yes, I look a hot ass mess when I'm headed to bed, because my face will end up being completely oily, because I have to put back in some good oil after I done stripped out everything with this clay mask. So let me just kind of, matter of fact, I'll take a picture of it, of the product, the clay mask product, and that way you guys can kind of see what these are. And again, I'll attach all the links where you can order all of this stuff in the comment section for all of the products that I'm showing. Okay, I'm sure this is going to be an awkward little angle, but hopefully you can see. So we're going to take the healing clay. Let me move my hand off. So that should help you guys see what the title and all that is, so I don't have to take a picture. So there's that. What I do is I take my little measuring scoop because it's like a little powder. So I take that, put a little bit in here, put it in my bowl. Okay, you don't need a whole lot of this. This makes a nice amount. Normally, when I make this, I have extras and I end up giving the rest to my kids because it won't hurt their face. So they'll do a little mask. They think it's fun and it works. So after that, I'm going to take my apple cider vinegar. You always want to shake up your apple cider vinegar before using it because you know, like apple cider vinegar, everything goes to the bottom. So I shake it up really good. And then open it up, obviously, and put it in my, and you don't need a whole lot. So if you can see, I'm just pouring a little bit in here. The more you pull, the thinner the mask will be. So then I'll just take it and I'll mix it in with the clay. And it's a real easy fix if you put too much apple cider vinegar in. Real simple fix. Because if you put too much in, all you got to do is add a little more clay. Now, it looks like I did. I put a little too much in here. So, you see how it's runny? I don't want that. So, I'm going to take some more of my clay. And I don't need much. So, I'm going to take a little bit more. Like that much. And put it in here. That's not much. Let's see if that's enough to thicken it up the way I want it. I think it might be. I'm gonna do a little more. Just a little. All right, about that much. Now we're working with fish grease. So you see how the texture of it instantly changed. Now it's kind of like a clumpy feel. That's kind of what we want. We don't want it to be runny like water. We want it to have, you know, like a clay feel. And it probably looks weird, but it's not. I mean, it's, like I said, it's like a clay. So you want to just keep mixing it up, get all the clumps out of it. Make sure we whip it up pretty good. And this, like, I know it probably looks like it's not a lot, but this is more than enough. It's really more than enough. I'll probably have some left over. All right, so I done whipped this up. I don't have no more chunks in it. This is good to go. So I'm going to try to figure out if I can get the angle right to where y'all can kind of see me put it on my face. All right. So that's done. Okay. So now we're going to take the clay we made and apply it to our face. Because I've already washed, so I, you know, started off with a clean face. Trying to look in the phone and do it. And these is going to help pull out whatever's in your pores and also help tighten it. After I cleared up my acne, I noticed that some of my pores were a little enlarged. So I needed to try to close them up. So that's when I really started to use this. And it works. Try not to get it on my lip. God. And I did it. Okay, because it'll dry your lips out, y'all. So if you do get any on your lips, get it off. Because it'll dry your lips out. You'll be crusty lip. And that container will last you for a long time. So it's not a very expensive product, and it'll last. I try not to get too much on my eyebrows. I try not to, but sometimes, you know, obviously I'll get a little bit on there. Alright. So, as you can see, it don't take long to cover your little face. I be applying it on thick because, like I said, it makes a whole lot. Even though it looks like a little bit, it's really a whole lot. I'll get underneath. Just in case any of y'all who got, like, any type of hormonal acne. I used to. So, I make sure I get my jawline, because that was the main area I used to break out in, was my jawline. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more on my forehead right here. And that's pretty much it, yo. I'm covered, so. Okay. And, like, I still got enough in here to where somebody else could probably go behind me and apply it. And be good. Like, obviously, if I give it to my kids, I don't give them my makeup brush. Don't share stuff like that. But they could, you know, take the rest of the clay out the bowl. So, when it dries, I'll come back on and let you see how it looks when it dries. And then I'll wash it off. Okay, guys. So, remember I told you you'll barely be able to move your face. So, this is how it looks when it is dry. Starts to kind of break up, look real scaly. So, I'll take it closer so you can see. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to wash it off. Okay. So this is what it looks like after I've taken the wash off. You see I'm red. My eyelashes are a mess, y'all, because they wet. So you red. You look a little irritated. So now I'm going to take this aloe vera, cotton ball, aloe vera. And it's cold, y'all, so I'm putting some on my cotton ball. That's what it looks like. Kind of looks like snot, but it's not. Alright, and so then I'm just going to rub a layer of aloe vera all over my face. Probably put a little more. There we go. Because I'm red. As you can see, I'm very red on the forehead. And that's what this thing does, is it, like I said, it pulls everything out. You can see I didn't have it here, so you can see where I'm not red, you know. And you normally stay red for a little while. That's why I recommend doing it at night, because you don't want to go out looking like a mess. Okay. So I'm going to let this sit and kind of like dry a little bit. And then I'll just put this oil on, which y'all don't need to see that. Obviously, I'm just going to dab, 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 rub it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this on just to kind of mix with it. And we're done. So, yeah, that's all for that routine. If there's any other questions or anything, you know how to hit me. And I'll be more than happy to answer questions. This is day 7 a.m. This is our final day, and it's another basic wash. You've already seen me use this, so I'm not going to repeat the steps. Very simple, light wash. Remember, yesterday we did that that mask, that clay mask. So we want to go really, really, really light on what we're putting on our skin now. All right, finally, the last day, day 7, the PM routine. We're going to take it real mild because we just did the clay mask yesterday. So another mild night. And this is going to end our 7-day cleanse routine.